guys, today I'm filming the finale for my Drop 10 by Summer project pan, and it has only been 2 weeks since I filmed my last update, so I did not finish all of the products that I was expecting to, so I'm a little bit bummed about that. So several of the things, actually all the things I have left will be rolled over into my summer project, but I was able to finish up some things in these past 2 weeks, which I feel really proud of. And the first one being the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. And I was right here last time, now we're up here, and there's still product there, but it doesn't pump out. Well, that little bit just did, but it does not pump out. It's just a little bit of a bummer, like what a little waste right there. But I do think that this is a pretty primer that gives a slight glow. I would say this is more hydrating than glowy. This is a fine product. I would not repurchase it, but I'm happy that I used it up. Next is something I used up just today. This is the Nudestix Nudefix Cream Concealer in the shade Nude 2. And I was able to use this just as concealer all the other days, except for today. I did use this up as foundation, and I barely had enough to cover my face. So I don't feel like I cheated too bad on this. And this is a mini concealer, so it comes with 3 mils or 0.10 fluid ounces, but I did really enjoy this. I did take out the stopper. It has one of those flat paddle applicators, which is my favorite for concealer because I feel like it really helps to get extra product on there, but it's not too big. And this was a good product. This was a little bit peachy on me, but as I blended it out, it didn't look too peach. This is a very nice formula. It does crease on me, so it's not something that I would repurchase, but I did enjoy using that up. And the next product I was so worried about finishing, but I did. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Powder Foundation in 10 Porcelain. And I did not end up crushing it up. I did just use this as powder foundation, and then a couple of days I used this to set my skin just to finish it in time, but nothing wasteful. And I will have a picture of where I was last time. It was pretty thin when I repressed it. This is a beautiful powder foundation. I do think this is my favorite. I am going to, for the rest of the year, or as long as it takes me, be working on my Maybelline Better Skin pressed powder or powder foundation. And once that one is used up, I'll repurchase this. But this is really good. One of the best products I've ever tried from L'Oreal. Looks beautiful on the skin, gives really good coverage. I would recommend using more of a hydrating gripping primer underneath to really help this adhere to the skin. It wasn't patchy, looked fantastic, and wore really well except for my chin and my nose because I do have to wear a mask to work, but absolutely love that. I did also use up my Lorac Take a Brow Kit in the shade Blonde. I was just working on the darker color. I was using it to fill in my hairline, and I will show you guys where I was at last time. Just a few uses there, and I already repressed the darker shade that I had in this little brow powder from last year, and I put it in the same MAC cheek pan in this little Makeup Geek empty compact. So that is what I have in here, but very happy that I was able to get through it, and I will just work on this and then the other lighter shade from this kit. Hopefully I can finish these both by the end of the year as a hairline powder, but we will see. I'm using the darker one today. I absolutely love this. It's really great for the brows as well. I just don't use a brow powder, but a really great warm blonde that isn't too orangey just works so well for me. And then I did finish my 2 perfume samples. I did not get to roll in another. The Valentino I just used up today. And the first one is the Clean Reserve Lush Fleur. This was okay. I would pass on minis if I get them, and I wouldn't purchase this. Then I have Valentino Donna. I actually really do like this one, but it is pretty strong, so it's something I would only use in fall or winter or nighttime. I would consider getting a rollerball or travel spray size of this, but there have been other perfumes which we'll go over that I would purchase over this one. but I do like this and would consider it. It's just really strong. So happy I was able to go through those samples. And then I do have 4 items left. These 2 I knew I would not finish. I just wanted to get a jump start on them, and I will hopefully finish them in my, well, this one, in my summer project. So this is my primer spray, MAC Fix Plus. This is just a little mini travel size, the 1 ounce. So I was here my first update, second update, and finale. So that's pretty good progress for 2 weeks, and I did not wear makeup every day those 2 weeks. So definitely doable to have this finished on my next project. Then I had a full size of my Urban Decay All Nighter Summer Solstice. This is a 4 ounce bottle. When I try to weigh it, it's too heavy for the scale. It was still too heavy today. So I look forward to when I get down far enough to where it actually starts showing the weight on the scale, but I really enjoy this. I do not overuse setting spray, but I do use a decent amount. So this probably will be going through the end of the year, which is fine. And then I have my 2 lip products I did not finish, but I was so close on. I am so sad. And if I had 2 more weeks, they'd be done. So the first one is the Clairins Lip Comfort Oil in Candy. So we were right here last month, now down to here. So that's a ton of progress in just 2 weeks. And I was not overusing this. I did apply this before each of my meetings, and I was just consistent with it. And I did end up really loving this one. So this will be finished very soon. And then I also did not finish my Buxom Fallen Lip Cream in Pink Champagne. We were right there to last update, now down to here. So again, pretty good progress for just 2 weeks. So close to being done. I will pull out the stopper and finish these both up. In about a week and a half, I am going to be going to the beach for a week. And if these are not finished before then, I will make sure to finish these on my trip. So these will be done by my first update in my summer project. I'm so sad I couldn't finish them here, but you will see these done. And I will have 2 more lip products for my end of the year empties. It's gonna happen. If I just had a little bit more time, it would have been done today. So I am sad, but I'm understanding at the same time. So then we have my usage goals, and starting with my liners, I had the Patrick Ta gel liner in the shade Copper Gold. As of last update, I had used it 4 out of 5 times. I did use it 1 more time to hit my goal of 5 uses. I like this liner, but I don't love it. I kind of wish I didn't buy it. This is something I'll probably try to use up next year so that I can say I got my money's worth. And then I've got my other fun ColourPop liners. The first one being Zulu. Last month I had used it 3 times. I did use it 2 more times to hit my goal of 5 uses. I am wearing it for the final time today. You guys know this is my favorite. I've used one up before. Same as the other shade, Prance, which is a gorgeous periwinkle blue. Last update I had only used it 2 times, and I did use it 3 more times to hit my goal of 5 uses. Really happy about that. I love these so much. Just perfect for this little pop on the lower lash line like I have today. And then this is something that I had already hit my goal on by last time, but I will go ahead and show it to you so I don't forget. And this is my ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in Rosette. It's like a rose gold mixed with a copper. This is one of my favorite liners of all time. One of the best limited edition products that ColourPop has done. And then I had my cream blushes. I wanted to use each of these 5 times. And the first one would be the M Cosmetics So Soft Blush in Lychee. Last update, I had used it 4 times. I used it 1 more to hit my goal of 5 uses. Then I had Bare Minerals Bounce on Blur Blush in Pink Sky. Last month I had 4 uses, and I did use it 1 more time to hit my goal of 5 uses. And then I have my Tower 28 Cream Blush in Magic Hour. Last update I had 3 uses. I did use it 2 more times to hit my goal of 5 uses. I actually think I wore it 1 more time and forgot to mark it, but I just couldn't remember, so I didn't count it. But there was possibly even 6 uses, but I really enjoyed using those more. I really love those shades, and I like those formulas a lot as well. So happy I hit all of my use goals, and that is something I will be doing in my summer project. I'm so excited to film that intro because I have got a couple different type of goals. And then really quickly, I will show you the things that I finished in previous updates to give you my thoughts on them. I used up this little mini Supergoop glow screen. I love this. It gives a beautiful glow to the skin. It has SPF of 40. This wears really well under makeup. I will absolutely repurchase this. I like it more than the Unseen sunscreen. And then I did use up some more mini primers, all 5 mils, and the first one is the VDL Luma Layer Primer, one of my favorite glowy primers because it has a beautiful opalescent sheen and it is not too hydrating or greasy for my oily skin. I would repurchase this in the future. And then I did use up 2 of these Smashbox Primerizers. I'm sorry if you can hear fireworks, it's 4th of July weekend. I used up 2 of the Smashbox Primerizers, again 5 mils. This is my favorite hydrating primer because it does have a slight tack to it to really make my foundation adhere. This specifically pairs so well with powder foundations in general to really help them like adhere to your skin but not be patchy. I do still get a little bit oily, but it is like malleable glue. It's not too tacky. I do not like tacky primers, and this one is just so good. I love the consistency of it. It does feel very hydrating, but it does feel different than a regular primer or a moisturizer. This is something I would buy in the future, but I do have a full size of the Tarte base tape, which is a very similar formula. But if I get more minis, I will definitely use them up. That's what happened. I got both of these, actually, and this one all this year, and just had to go ahead and use them. And then I did use up 2 other mists, the first being a full size, the DermaE Hydrating Mist. This has 2 fluid ounces. I used it as a primer spray. Didn't do much for me. I would not repurchase it. It has hyaluronic acid, rose water, and coconut water, but I don't think primer sprays are something I would purchase in general. It's just a way for me to get through some of my mists. And then I did use up this travel size of the Urban Decay All Nighter Original, and this has 1 fluid ounce. This is my favorite setting spray of all time. I have this in a couple different scents and varieties and sizes of the original, so this was just one of the oldest in my collection. Happy to have that used up. This is something that I featured last month, and I told you guys I'm only going to give myself half credit for because half of it broke. This is a Dose of Colors lip liner in Delight. It is a stunning shade. I did not enjoy this formula. It was just way too sticky. It did not glide onto the lips well enough, and it just broke off. However, I do have a different shade from them that is a little bit newer, and the formula is much more creamy and very exciting. I did finish a full-size gloss in this project, so I can still feel really good about that. This is the Pixi Lip Lift Max in Sweet Nectar. I love this formula, and this color is so gorgeous. This does have like a medium opacity. It is super smooth. It has a slight cooling sensation, but it is not as much as the Buxom. It's a very comfortable formula. I would definitely purchase this shade again in the future in the sheer rose color. And then I put them in this little baggie so I can contain them. I finished up several more perfume samples. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I did have the 2 from this month. So 9 perfume samples. The first one was Perfect by Marc Jacobs. I did not like that one. I liked it enough to use it up, but I would not use up any more samples or repurchase that. And then I did use up 4 of the Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink perfume. I love this one. I will definitely purchase this. It has gone on my loves list at Sephora. I will pick it up during the fall VIB sale in the little spray size because full size is like between $100 to $150, which is just too much. But this is a great spring summer scent for me to switch it up with my favorite spring scent, which is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. So glad I got this many samples of it. It's so good. If you see it available as a sample, snag it, snatch it. Same difference, right? Then I have another one that I would purchase in a little spray size, Clean Reserve Aqua Neroli. If you guys have smelled the Mary-Kate and Ashley NYC LA perfumes, this smells like one of them. I don't know which one, but a more sophisticated version of one of those. Love, will purchase. And then I used up the Aerin Mediterranean Honeysuckle. And I actually used this one up last month, but I think I forgot to show it to you last time. But I think this is the first time showing it. Anyway, Mediterranean Honeysuckle, fine. It's fine. I would probably pass on other samples if I got it, but I didn't hate it. So I would for sure by Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink, Clean Reserve Aqua Neroli, and maybe the Valentino Donna. But very excited that I got all of those perfume samples used up, and I do have several more and then some other little baby bottles, so I will be putting perfume in my summer and fall projects this year. So guys, there we have it. I was able to use up everything except for these 2 lip products and these 2 mists, but like I said, I wasn't expecting to, so I am bummed about this, but I absolutely think that these will be finished. I'm gonna say in the next 2 weeks before I go on vacation that I can have these done. That is gonna be my goal. So I think I won't even put these in my summer intro, but I will probably just feature on my Instagram when I finish these up, and then of course in one of my year-long project pan updates, which I do every other month. You will see them there as well. But these are going to be done. I'm not gonna be disappointed in myself. Like I said, if I just had 2 more weeks, I would have been able to do it, but I am so proud of how many lip products I've gotten through this year, colored lip products. So anyway, guys, I feel like this project was definitely a success for me, which is fantastic. I'm really, really looking forward to the summer project pan. I'm also doing, as I mentioned, my year-long project pan, and I am doing my rolling sample project pan where I feature sample and full-size hair, skin, and body products. Please check those playlists and videos out if you are interested. I would love to know in the comments down below what projects you are participating in and what items you are currently panning. I would love to hear your thoughts on the things I've featured here today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.